Look who's sitting at the desk with me, as promised, TSN Hockey analyst Cheryl Pounder. First of all, thanks for being. It's been too long since I've seen you.
It has been too long. It's great to see you. We're both wearing blue.
We look good, and you've been on the road forever, so it's nice to have you back in studio. And Sarah Fillier goes first overall in the PWHL Draft, the second ever PWHL Draft. No surprise. What kind of players is New York getting?
Oh, I mean, Sarah Fillier brings it all. And it's interesting, when I get asked about Sarah Fillier, the dynamic that she brings to the game is not just her speed, but her ability to speed the game up or slow the game down. And I think it's incredible when an athlete can find the puck, but the puck can find them, and it's not by chance. And that's her game. And what I mean by that is she has that uncanny ability to make everyone around her better. So she might be coming in to the offensive zone, and then all of a sudden she'll just take a step towards the boards, only to turn the defender's feet. Once those feet move, she knows she has you. And so she has a real cerebralness to her game that elevates others. And then she's not afraid to get to the net either. She's a little more slight than some of the other players, but she makes up for it with her finesse and her skills. So I think she was the bona fide #1. I think it was the right choice by New York. Of course, she played at Princeton under Kara Morey, so not too far from there. And you know that she'll have a lot of people cheering her on from there, because she is certainly a talent, and I think that she's certainly going to make everyone better.
Played at Princeton.
Yeah, Princeton. She's smart too.
She's
smart too.
Smart kid. And then Ottawa, the other team that missed the playoffs, takes Danielle Serdachny. What does Serdachny bring to the table? And are you surprised, Cheryl, that either of these two teams that didn't make the playoffs, are you surprised they didn't go deep?
Well, it's interesting for me. I'm not surprised that New York did wind up taking Fillier, because when you have the best available player on the board and you've got an opportunity to grab her, you grab her. And Fillier just presents that. There's no question about it. And then when you look at Serdachny, there was a lot of question, you know, it was like, is she going to go to New York? Could Fillier possibly not be a slam dunk #1, because her coach at Colgate was just recently named as the head coach of New York? So there was question as to whether Serdachny would go there, but of course she is going to go to Ottawa. I thought that they might have taken a blue liner, because I do believe that Ottawa certainly throughout the stretch did not make playoffs because they couldn't close out those 1-goal games where they had the lead. And I thought that their blue line certainly needed a little bit more punch. But they go with Serdachny, 200-foot player. So what are you getting from Serdachny? You're getting a 200-foot player. She's got good size. And so in the women's game in the PWHL, it's more physical now.
Right.
And because it's more physical, I think that in particular in season 1, it was more of a linear game. So it was a north-south game, a net drive game. Players had success who could get to the middle of the ice. And so Serdachny's a player, she uses her size to her advantage. So she can shield the puck, right? She's got good leverage, she protects it, she keeps plays alive. And it's a 200-foot player who can also score goals. So, I mean, you're looking at a complete package. So she's got a heaviness to her game, she can shoot. So she's going to be a top 6 player, no doubt about it. And she will lend to the offense for Ottawa, who eventually got a blue liner in Savalainen.
So they got New York and Ottawa got much better on Monday. Question is, when will these teams have nicknames? When will we see the team names revealed, the jerseys, all that?
I'm hearing it's going to be August, everyone, so you can get your merch. You can know what your team name is, and I think that's really important, right? Instead of just saying PWHL Toronto, now all of a sudden they're going to have a team name. So you've got your favorite team. Now all of a sudden you're buying the merch, you're wearing the merchandise, you're buying it for your kids, and I think that's going to certainly be something that's everyone's looking forward to. And I think waiting to get it right, to making sure that they know that those names are going to identify with their fan bases and bring those communities in. So I'm really excited to hear what they are, but it's likely that the end of the summer, in and around the August marker, that you're going to start hearing those names come out.
Perfect. Well, everyone back to school jerseys from the PWHL.
Jerseys.
I love it. Cheryl, this is great. Thanks for being on the show.
Anytime.